So Bayern Munich left it late themselves against Borussia Monchengladbach, but it was a 2-1 win in the end. No Lewandowski, no Müller, no problem, kind of, Shaka, because with 66% of the team's goals, they were missed on the day.
Yeah, you're right. No problem-ish, I guess is where we'll have to go with this, seeing that Bayern did get the 3 points. Listen, it's a tough challenge for Bayern at this point. As we keep saying, the title is all but won. The fat lady is packing her things up and getting ready to go home. For Mönchengladbach, still a lot for them to play for. They're in a real race with Leverkusen for that final Champions League spot. So you could tell who wanted this a bit more. But Bayern, even without Müller and Lewandowski, as you mentioned, their quality came through. It was not a great performance by Bayern's own standards, but it's great when you can make those changes, when you can still play stuck in third gear and beat a team that are currently sitting fourth in the Bundesliga table.
That's the sign of the best teams, isn't it? Even when they're not having their best day, they still find that way to win.
Yeah, they do. And listen, they got a huge hand in from some of the opening goal by Xerxes. You take that for what it is. Fantastic finish by the young man. You have to say, albeit without a goalkeeper in between the sticks. And you don't give teams like Bayern Munich a head start. That's what Mönchengladbach found. Though they clawed their way back into it, had a couple of opportunities themselves, and maybe could leave here feeling that they should have done better and should have gotten more. But at the same time, as we keep mentioning, this was Bayern no more than third gear, and they come out with the spoils thanks to that finish by Goretzka, who's enjoying a good spell of form himself, and none other than Joachim Löw sitting up and taking notice.
I'm sure, yeah. And obviously just one game away now from winning their 8th consecutive title for Bayern, although they've got to win against Werder Bremen, who had a big win themselves over fellow bottom dwellers in Paderborn this weekend. Do you see any problems midweek for Bayern in managing to get that win?
No. Again, this is Bayern Munich just doing as they always do. And as much as we want to have a title race in this, well, you do quite clearly, Kay. There's no title race to be had. Bayern Munich are just going along smooth sailing right now. The only question for them is what's to come of the Champions League. And as we sit right now, there's supposed to be a meeting coming up sometime this week to discuss what that might look like and when that all might come to a conclusion. That's their only concern. Right now, whoever comes before them in the Bundesliga, it feels as though Flick could just throw any 11 out there, including the tea lady, and they'll get a win.
Yeah, Bayern Munich just one win away from yet another Bundesliga title.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.